Welcome to Open History channel. Be sure to subscribe and like so you don't miss out on more video like this one.
In the remote Chachapoyas Mountains, archaeologists found a young girl's mummy hands raised in terror, preserved exactly as she died over 1,000 years ago, a haunting trace of fear and sacrifice. In 1952, after the press mocked Marilyn Monroe's dress as cheap, she boldly posed in a burlap potato sack, proving that her charisma could turn even the plainest fabric into a show-stopping icon. Charles Darwin photographed at the age of 72. The iconic naturalist, whose theories reshaped our understanding of life, captured in one of his final and most contemplative portraits. Rocky Dennis was born with a rare disorder that reshaped his face, but he defied every prediction. Bright, kind, and resilient, he lived to 16 and inspired millions with his courage and unbreakable spirit. In the 1800s, people avoided frequent hair washing because harsh lye soaps damaged hair. Instead, nightly brushing with boar bristle brushes spread natural oils from root to tip, keeping hair clean, strong, and glossy for weeks or even months without washing. Belgian coal miners cram into a cage elevator after a brutal shift in 1900. These cramped conditions were typical of the Industrial Revolution. Belgium provided much of the coal that fueled the economy of Europe. In 1941, Evgeny Kobytev, a young Kiev art graduate, was captured in the war and spent 2 years in Coral Pit camp. Starvation and cruelty marked him, yet he survived and returned to fight, his photos revealing war's deep impact. 3 inmates escaped America's most secure prison using spoons and a raft made of raincoats. Presumed drowned, a mysterious letter 50 years later claimed they survived. From birth, Neo stood out. Slower reflexes and a rounded face hinted at Down syndrome, yet he became the pride's gentle anchor, showing kindness and calm in a world ruled by strength, forever changing the wild. In 1983, Robert Dubois was wrongfully imprisoned for 37 years. Advanced DNA in 2018 proved his innocence. Freed in 2020, he now rebuilds life and fights for justice. A Roman mosaic was uncovered in Hvar, Croatia, revealing vibrant patterns from a wealthy villa. It offers a rare glimpse into life on the island during the Roman era. The family bicycle, designed in 1939 by Charles Steinlauf, featured a built-in sewing machine so Mom could sew while the whole family rode together. A group of the Royal Irish Rifles, 36th Ulster Division, pauses before parading to the trenches near Bertincourt, France, during the Battle of Cambrai. A portrait of 16th U.S. President Abraham Lincoln, taken on 13th August 1860 in Springfield, Illinois, by Preston Butler. This was the last photo of Lincoln without a beard. A German soldier rests atop the Reichstag ruins on May 9, 1945, Berlin, Germany, as World War II in Europe comes to an end, marking both destruction and the dawn of a new era. In 1964, New Jersey teens skipped school to see the Beatles, unknowingly captured by Ringo Starr from a limo. Nearly 50 years later, the photo reunited them on national TV, closing a circle of Beatlemania. 2 boys sprint across Sarajevo's Sniper Alley in 1995, clutching their dog, fleeing the horrors of war and capturing the peril that civilians endured during the Bosnian conflict. The legendary image of Daniel Boone wearing a coonskin cap is a myth. In reality, he favored wide-brimmed felt hats for protection. The cap became famous through 1800 stage actors, not Boone himself. This image shows a French soldier who was a prisoner of war in the 1940s. The photo is widely circulated as a historical snapshot of French soldiers in captivity during World War II. Buster Keaton, legendary American silent film star and comedian, pictured on December 17, 1930, age 35, sitting beside a model of himself. Finnish construction workers from New York enjoy a beer together at a cafe near Camp Blanding in Starkey, Florida, unable to work due to heavy rains. Photo by Marion Post Woolcott, December 1940. Cleopatra wasn't just a queen, she was a genius. The first of her dynasty to speak Egyptian, she mastered 9 languages to rule and negotiate with leaders like Julius Caesar. In 1838, France blockaded Mexico over unpaid debts, including 600,000 pesos for a looted pastry shop. During the conflict, General Santa Anna lost a leg, which helped him become a national hero. In February 1945, the first Japanese prisoners of war were captured during the Battle of Iwo Jima. Out of 21,000 defenders, only 215 surrendered. In 1963, the University of Cincinnati exposed 88 terminal cancer patients to massive radiation to study nuclear blast effects without consent. Many suffered, some died, sparking outrage decades later. In 1944, 9 U.S. airmen were shot down near Chichijima. Only future President George H.W. Bush escaped. The other 8 were captured, executed, and shockingly consumed by Japanese officers in a gruesome war crime. Charlie Chaplin sits with scraps in the 1918 silent film A Dog's Life. Starring as the Tramp, this was a career milestone, marking the first production where Chaplin exercised total creative control over his work. Found in Germany, these rusted spearheads are from the Battle of the Teutoburg Forest in the year 9. Discovered alongside human remains, they mark the defeat that stopped the Roman Empire from conquering Germania. Taken in the early 1900s, a Native American couple stands proud in traditional dress. During an era of forced assimilation in the United States, their attire serves as a powerful symbol of cultural survival. In 1923, German children built towers with stacks of cash. During the hyperinflation of the Weimar Republic, money became so worthless that using banknotes as toys was cheaper than buying building blocks. A steep gaze up California Street reveals the dramatic landscape of San Francisco in 1954. Known for cable cars and sharp inclines, this dizzying road remains one of the most recognizable sights in the United States. Passengers wait at the Los Angeles bus terminal in 1969, using coin-operated televisions to pass the time. These novelty sets were common in the United States, showcasing the era before mobile entertainment took over. This is the face of a Neanderthal who thrived from 130,000 to 40,000 years ago. These ancient cousins were intelligent, using complex tools and fire, and notably interbred with modern humans in Europe. Sophia Loren met Jane Mansfield in Beverly Hills in 1957. The party honored Loren, but the evening was stolen by Mansfield's striking appearance, capturing Loren's unforgettable, scrutinizing side-eye. United States codebreakers used a fake message about a broken water plant to confirm Japan's target was Midway. This intelligence allowed dive bombers to sink 4 carriers, decisively turning World War II in the Pacific. Over 3,000 workers posed in New York City in 1964 at the Chase Manhattan Bank construction site. This 60-story skyscraper, a symbol of corporate America, was one of the tallest buildings in the world. Giant 3-toed tracks appeared on Clearwater Beach, Florida in 1948, fueling 40 years of monster folklore in the United States. The terrifying giant penguin was finally revealed to be a dedicated hoax by a local mechanic. Workers hung by ropes in the 1930s, carving the colossal Mount Rushmore. Using dynamite, they etched the faces of 4 United States presidents into the sacred Black Hills. In 1917, this messenger dog leaps a trench during the First World War to deliver vital information. Their loyalty saved countless soldiers' lives, performing a duty too dangerous for human runners. A man cruises through 1920s Berlin on a German-built Krupp Autoped. This pioneering motorized scooter was an early attempt at personalized urban transport, predating modern scooters by nearly a century. 2 German female auxiliaries surrendered to the United States 7th Army in Bavaria in May 1945. Just after the war officially ended, this capture marks the very final days of World War II in Europe. The iconic artist Salvador Dali poses in the water in Port Ligat, Spain, in 1953. Photographed by Jean Dieuzade, this image captures Dali's unique personality and his lifelong connection to the Mediterranean Sea. William Cody earned the name Buffalo Bill after winning a hunting contest in 1867. Using his rifle, Lucretia Borgia, he killed 68 buffalo in a single day, cementing his title as the frontier's most famous hunter. In 1260, the Mamluks stopped the Mongols at Ain Jalut. Using a feigned retreat, the Mamluk cavalry shattered the Mongol army, marking the first major defeat for the invasion and changing the history of the Middle East. During World War II, Captain Hutchison secretly built a radio inside his canteen. This hidden device brought Allied news to fellow prisoners of war in a Japanese camp, offering a critical lifeline of forbidden hope. This photo of Ginnekenstraat in Breda, Netherlands, was taken by Leo Legrand in 1905. It perfectly captures a quiet moment of early 1900s life, long before the city's streets filled with automobiles. On November 19, 1942, Operation Uranus began. This Soviet counterattack encircled the German forces at Stalingrad, decisively turning World War II on the Eastern Front forever. The 1923 White Horse Final at the new Wembley Stadium saw chaos erupt. Thousands of fans exceeding capacity flooded the pitch, forcing a policeman on a white horse to clear the field for the match to begin. The 1918 Spanish flu killed up to 100 million people, more than World War I. Mysteriously, it targeted healthy young adults, using their own strong immune systems against them in a deadly and baffling reversal. During the Normandy campaign in June 1944, a French farm girl fills her water pails with help from American soldiers, showing a rare moment of humanity amid the chaos of war. A German ace found a shot-up United States bomber dead to rights. Seeing the wounded crew, he chose compassion over duty, escorting the plane to safety and risking a firing squad for treason to save all 10 airmen. A German machine gunner in 1942 uses his full body weight to stabilize the MG-34 on its tripod, controlling its fire and maintaining accuracy on the Eastern Front. A Filipino mestiza woman is captured in 1875, a striking portrait showcasing the elegance and beauty of early photography in the Philippines. A farmer and his young son work the land on an old tractor in Colorado in 1940. This image captures the generational bonds of family farming in the United States, just as the nation emerged from the Great Depression.
Thanks for watching. Got an idea for a forgotten era I should explore? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to make it.